look at you. Hey, cheers! Pepsi and water.
Wow.
Henny Coladas later. Hey, welcome back, bitches.
What did I sign up for?
Hey, so today we're making a new video. You know, welcome. If you're new, welcome. If you're a veteran, what the fuck is up? Period. Today I have.
I was trying to figure out what you're gonna call me.
What's your name?
My name's Stephanie. My government name.
Her name is Stephanie. And today our topic is. Drum roll, please.
Wait, this is like nothing to joke about.
You actually right. Let's rewind that. Okay. Today's topic is abortion, and we're gonna talk about whether pro-life, pro-choice, why not. We're gonna speak respectfully. This is a safe space. If this, excuse me. If this is something that's gonna trigger you, I apologize in advance, but I feel like this is something that really needs to be spoken about, especially after the whole situation where they passed a law where they tried to tell women they couldn't have abortions. So yeah, the mic is yours.
Oh wow. Okay. I've always been pro-choice, I've always been pro-choice, but I feel like I've also always judged as well.
Like judge someone who's kind of
yeah.
Okay.
Like I've always been pro-choice. It's your body. You do what you want. But I feel like somewhere subconsciously, it's also been like, damn, like how could you ever?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's your body, but damn, how could you?
Yeah.
Until I was put in that situation, and then my perspective kind of changed. So after my daughter turned about 8 months, I found out that I was pregnant again. And I don't think I ever told you this. I don't think so. Yeah. And I found out I was pregnant again, and I felt like it was too soon.
Mm-hmm.
And I really fought with, did I want to go through with this, and how would I be judged about it? And so the first person I told was obviously the father, that hey, I'm pregnant, and I didn't tell my mom. I don't think I told anyone. And I told him, like, I need someone to confide in because I really don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I spoke to his aunt about it and his cousin, who they don't live here, they live in another state. And that was my safe space.
Okay.
And I finally told my mom, like, hey, I'm pregnant again. And she asked me, you decide what you're going to do and I'll be by your side, And I decided, like, I couldn't. I felt like I didn't have enough time with my daughter. I felt like I wasn't ready. Like, I didn't want to be living where I was. And I decided to go through it, and I had one. And then I feel like why it's still your choice is it's your body, and mentally, physically, emotionally, you're the one who has to live with that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I understand it's a baby. I have 2 kids now. Like, I understand that. But I'll always be pro-choice. How do you feel about it?
But I was actually, so you said that you've always been pro-choice,
yeah.
As far as like, it's your body, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But then you said, like, in the back of your mind you would judge.
Yeah, because this was a baby. This was like, how could you do this?
Okay.
Of course, depending on your situation. But I also felt like at that time I didn't know anyone who ever had one. Now I'm a grown woman. I think we all know plenty of people who've had one. I know tons of women who've had 1 or 2.
Yeah.
So it's different now.
So growing up, I was hardcore pro-life. Like, how could you sit here and kill a baby? Like, that is your child, But then as I grew up and like I started experiencing things and I started, seeing like the world, how the world is, I felt like, not that having a baby is a mistake, but I feel like people make mistakes. There's one night stands. Whether you want to admit it or not, many people have had one night stands. Mm-hmm. There's situations where you're with a partner, and then it's like, yes, I want to be with this person, and then it's like this situation comes up, and then this pregnant, the true colors come out, and it's like I don't feel like I would want to have a child with this person, so I don't want to be stuck with this, because at the end of the day, once you have a kid with somebody, you're stuck with them for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
For the rest of your life, whether you guys stay together, whether you're married, whether
Yeah.
you break up, you stuck together for the rest of your life. So it's like, seeing that is like, okay, I don't want to be put in that situation, so you know what, let me just have an abortion. Or there's just women who just don't want to have kids, and yes, it's cool, it's okay, oh, just use condoms. Like, everybody doesn't want to use condoms. It is what it is. And birth control isn't as good as you guys make it out to be, so it's really not good for your body at all, but that's another story for another day. But like, yeah, so growing up, I was like, how could you, like, I don't believe in abortion, like, I'm against that, and I really was like, oh, if you ever get an abortion, like, I would not talk to you, like, on that type of time, like, that's how I felt. But then afterwards, I'm like, no, because first of all, like you said, it's your choice, it's your body. What you do with your body doesn't affect me in any way. You understand? So it's like, why do I feel like, oh, you have to have that baby? No. First of all, I'm not supporting the baby.
Yeah.
Second of all, mentally, well, for some people, having a kid can, like, mentally make them stronger, but for some people, it makes them mentally, like, more depressed. Like, let's not even get to the whole postpartum depression. Like, having a kid is tough. But I also feel like I'm pro-choice, because there's also situations where rape.
Yeah.
And they tried, like, the way, from what I was reading, the law was like the only way you can get an abortion is if you were raped. So you mean to tell me that if someone has a one-night stand and they get pregnant, that they can't have an abortion? So I don't know, like, I feel like it's a really, like, teeter-totter type of topic, because my family is pro-life. Oh, okay. Well, I know, like, for the most part, yeah. And it's also for, like, religious reasons. And it's like, oh, you know, God gave you the opportunity to bring life, and, you know, and it's also the fact that there's some women that can't have children, so it's like, oh, but, you know, there's people out here that want to have kids, and that's fine. And, you know, not to sound ignorant or sound like I'm bashing anyone, but just because you want to have kids doesn't mean every woman wants to have kids. There's literally women out here that I've been like, you really don't want kids? And they're like, no, like, I don't want kids. And it's understandable, because the world we live in. So I don't know, I feel like it's not as black and white with abortion, because there's, like, you can be pro-choice, but then there's so many things that can happen that's just like, but, or you can be pro-life, and then there's so many things that can happen and you're like, but. So I don't know.
So sticky topic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very sticky topic.
I think personally I was afraid to tell people. Like, alright, I'll give you a for instance, since we're sitting in the presence of I remember, like, I was down here and I had my daughter, and like I said, she was a few months old, and everybody was like, when's baby number 2 coming? Like, come on, let's start working on baby number 2. And I already knew, like, I'm pregnant, like, right now. So then I started guilt tripping myself, like, I gotta have this baby because everybody wants me to have this baby. And it's like, damn, like, what do I do? And I have it in my house. Like, I wrote myself a whole journal, like, talking to my daughter, talking to myself. My boyfriend, like, he had his own feelings about abortion because his ex had one before. So he was always, listen, if you ever had one, like, it's over. So, like, damn, do I not have one because he's gonna leave me now? Like, so it's tough, but that's why I feel like it's to each their own. For whatever that situation is, I shouldn't have to defend myself on why I had one, but because, like you said, that's my body, and now I have to live with it. Whether it's guilt, whether it's okay, I did it, or I'm over it, you know, whatever it is. And I think I even had a preconceived idea of, like, every woman who had an abortion just didn't give a shit. Like, they had no feelings, they didn't care. And I remember going into that clinic, and some of them were crying, like, this is a life, it's true, but it's your choice. Like, I just don't feel like that choice should be stripped from you.
I don't know. Because again, like you said, and people make it seem like they're cold-hearted, like, oh, they just want to kill this baby. Like, no, because there's also the financial aspect in it too.
Mm-hmm.
If you're struggling to like survive by yourself, how are you like? I understand there's so many benefits out there for single moms or mothers, you know, families, whatever. But it's just like it can be really overwhelming. And like I don't have any kids, but I've watched like my sisters with their kids, my friends with their kids, and it's really a struggle because not all the time will you get because for government assistance you make $1 or $2 extra, you make too much. You make $1 or $2 less, you make way too little. So it's like it's hard. And then if you don't have the support system of a partner or your family, then it's extra hard. So I feel like it's really a mental battle.
Yeah.
And then you just like laying this whole vision in your head, like, okay, if I keep this baby, what's gonna happen? If I get an abortion, what's gonna happen? So it's really a lot. It's a lot. Whew, girl.
You saw I kept drinking water, right?
Right.
Wait a minute. Hold on to this.
Cause, but I don't know. And I feel like it is something, like you said, like I feel like it is something that people do go through it a lot or have done it, but they don't tell anyone because they don't want to be judged or because they feel like they're alone. And believe it or not, like you said, there's plenty of women that have gotten abortions and you never know until you know, you bring it up. And I feel like if you feel like you're going to be judged by your friend because you've gotten an abortion or because you're thinking about getting an abortion, then that's not your friend. Because at the end of the day, your friend is going to support you in your decisions from the beginning to the end. So yes, do you have anything else that you would like to say?
Wait, yeah, full disclosure, I don't think abortion is a birth control. So, you know,
yeah,
2, 3, 4, 5, like, all right, come on.
Because then after a while, that messes up your uterus. And you do, like, once you're ready to have a kid, it's going to be really hard. Either you're not going to be able to, or it's going to be, like, a journey. But, you know, to each his own. What's for you will be for you. What's not, and that is all. Your jewelry stuff, girl.
$5. $5.
You sound like the people on 125th. $5.
Wait, no, but yeah, $5 jewelry. You hit me up. Jeweled by Nene. That looks really nice on there, though.
It does. And then you got the little yellow and green makeup. Yes, girlfriend.
Okay, yeah, you see it.
Is that an Instagram or Facebook?
Facebook.
Facebook, okay. Go support. Go like. Period. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you
I feel
for
the heat.
coming. You feel it?
Yeah, I feel the heat. I feel
I
it.
feel it coming.
I feel it. They're gonna find me and be like, you know what? I heard what you said.
Oh well. So yes, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. What's your opinion? How do you feel? Again, this is a safe space. Don't be disrespectful. None of that, you know? We're a family. We are family.
I can't.
I got my sisters.